Well then, I'm glad that you folks can hear me. I assume you still can. So, let's see. Barbarian is Huns, and they've got forward berries, and they're back gold. And General is Aztecs, and they've got back gold and back berries. So it's a better map for General. I don't think the wood placement and stone placement matters so much because it's more about which wood the AIs plan to put their camp on. And stone doesn't matter so much for the AIs, I think, and it doesn't matter as much generally anyway. So, unfortunately, it's going to force us to watch in 1.7 speed instead of 2.0, I think. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe. So let's see. What's Barbarian doing here? It's not making all the noisy noises on capture, is it? It's doing the messages, but it's not making all the noises. Yeah, best map generation, General Well, definitely. Because General likes to go fast castle. So having back berries and back gold is nice for them. I don't actually, even though this is pre-recorded, I don't actually know the results because I recorded them all while out-tabbed. And I set it to natural wonders, so I was Gaia, so it gave a lost sound regardless of who won, because Gaia's like considered a player, so it gives you the lost sound if either player wins. So as soon as I heard the lost sound, I just exited the game from while out-tabbed. So I don't actually know any of the results. The most frustrating thing is I couldn't listen to my music because I had to listen out for the lost sound while out-tabbed. I played some AoE 1 to vanilla non-definitive edition because I couldn't use Steam, obviously. With no music on while I listened out for the lost sound. I think we just saw Barbie trying to harass a weak villager. This could be anywhere between 3 and 5 games then, but I recorded 5 just so I wouldn't know, right? I mean, I had to record 5 because of the results, so it might have gone to focus. Yeah, General's got more worker efficiently. I wonder if any of that is to do with the Aztec carry bonus type. But I guess that wouldn't affect that. Oh, it would, because it would have been they do less moving, right? Because they carry more. So, but the worker efficiency is a combination of the building, gathering, and minus the moving eco and idle eco, right? So It could partly be because they're less walking for Aztecs. They've got 0.1% I think, the weaker. Barbarians going for scouts. I have to turn my master volume down a bit because to listen out for when my Red Bull arrives today. I couldn't watch Red Bull tournament without at some point having to order Red Bull. I wonder how many scouts Barbie's going to wait for before she attacks. I mean, she's already been harassing with one, right? A little bit. Immediate tower. It's like an anti-AI strategy from General. Immediate tower. Certainly works well against Farron. I'm really really sadly, Farron's no longer in Dawn, sadly. And that's probably one of the reasons, towers. 3 in gold. You need a lot of gold for eagles, but in the feudal age they produce slowly, but you don't need as many. You suddenly need a lot more when you hit castle, right? Actually, I'm not sure if it changes when you hit castle or just when you get eagle warrior. I know you get extra attack when you hit castle, even with eagle scouts. 3 scouts. Look, is he just making? Oh no, he's making more. 5. So Barbie's got its damage because I mean, General's up, right? That's 1 bill down. 2 bills down. 3 bills down. Not quite that one. 3 bills. That was totally worth it. All the castle age is delayed. I don't know whether they needed to make. I think Barbie should have stopped those 3 scouts, or made 4 and killed 4 bills instead of 3, and then stopped. I don't know why. Continue really. What's the stop now then? It's 6. Been better off having the whole army there rather than just 3 scouts though. Enemy eagle rush detected. Switch to man at arms versus eagles. Ah, so it's going to be staying in weird a lot longer. There is a counter, I guess. Still, I know that unlike Eagle's Revenge, General likes to boom behind with TCs after the initial attack, so Barbie's can't stay in feudal too long, otherwise the initial eco advantage you get for staying in feudal long, it doesn't last that long once the opponent has 2 or 3 TC or 2 or more TCs up there. Yeah, definitely better fighting with the whole army rather than half of it. But 4 scouts better than 3. Maybe we should get some more kills, but no. Oh, there was one. There was a couple dead there before I saw. So let's look at the Eco KD. Yeah, Barbie's killed 5 bills then. 3 there and 2 there. So that's nice. Once they get to Castle Age, they'll be in a good position. They've just got to not lose too many bills to Eagles. There we go. Don't lose too many men. Two down, 3 down. Oh. Ah, Bobby's lost 9 bills. They're equal in bill count though. But that's because Bobby's not gone up, so but they're not really equal in bill count. It's a bit usually. This is massive damage from the General. It did come in later than Barbie's kills, but still it is like it's literally double the bill kills. So yeah, the only advantage Barbie had that they did the damage earlier, but there's just so many more bill kills. And they're not up yet. Wonder how long it'll be before General adds another TC. Second barrack. I think it looks like they had a few barracks first. So put the pressure on even more. Barbie's going to use the market to go up. Looks like he's smart enough to know that because he can't get access to gold safely, he can use the market to go up. The men at arms were too little too late, man. Brutal. Triple barracks. Triple barracks, but not triple production. I think Barbie's only 800 wood because he doesn't feel that he's got safe access to wood. Or it might be that he didn't feel that he had access to gold. He didn't have any safe spots for his buildings. As long as he spends it later. If he lives that long. But yeah. Barbie's going to reach the same age as General now, 11 villages behind. Oh no, General doesn't have wheelbarrows though. More like 8 villages, but Immediate second TC there. He was banking some wood for the TCs then, but... Oh, and it looks like he was saving wood for Castle Age buildings, but got delayed going up because of the market. Because they had to make the market. General's already on 2 TCs though. Will Barbie get the 3rd TC up faster? Probably not with this eco. Same eco upgrades with regards to wood. And farms. Second TC. Bob's in big trouble. Sorry, I meant 3rd TC, 2nd TC being made in the Castle Age. But General's making theirs as well. And they're 18 builds ahead. And it is actually 18 ahead now. Sorry, 19. Because they've both got wheelbarrow. Barbie's resources look nice and low now, but it's not just because of the macro, it's also because of the lack of resources. Because of the damage taken. And Carl. Feels like Barbie's kind of dead to me. I mean, Chen will be able to go infinitely go pretty soon. Gonna break for a coffee after this game. I should have got one before the game. General's being a bit less efficient with his attacking, that's for sure. saw it here, but he's kind of sending the eagles in and running back without really doing much damage. So Barbie's able to build up more cavalry archers, but he's still losing vills in general. The fishing vills here was definitely an issue. Seems to be a bug quite a lot of AIs have. Sometimes if there's fish, they go for it long distance. Yeah, the fights are less efficient than they were for General, but they can afford to do it more because their eco's better than earlier. And they've already done loads of damage. I think also General's just keeping Barbarian distracted while they go up. So, definitely would be more efficient if General didn't just throw his units in one by one here, I think. Yeah, could do more damage, and because he'll have no eagles left to upgrade when he's in. So, one thing that Barbarian has got going for them, despite they've got like half the villagers, one thing they've got, and General's just clicked him. The one thing they've got going for them is army numbers. But actually the numbers are pretty close, it's just General's streaming he's across the map. Barbie's all together. Still that's about it, you know, like General's got double the vills and up to him. And if I'm not mistaken, the eagles also produce faster than castellated eagles, I think. So once Simpson, it's not going to take long to make a lot of eagle warriors. And obviously Aztec eagles produce faster than Mayan and Incan eagles as well. General didn't even really need these castles. But he'll be able to do double trebs, I guess, but lacking wood though. Yeah, I mean, look at this way, I mean, Barbarian can kill 60 villagers of General, and then it would only be equal Vulcan. No. So you don't need as many girls with Mezzo, but I mean, until you're actually pop capped, it doesn't matter. You can always overgrim and delete or send girls into battle. General's got plenty of space for army. Yeah, I mean, it could have been even more of a stomp from General if they didn't let Barbie build up this cavalry archer army. It's like their early aggression was great, but now they're sort of just throwing units in. And even if you get elite eagles, they'll be really efficient against castellated cavalry archers, but throwing one or two in at a time is not great, right? Although Barbie's not hit and running against the pike, which isn't good. Yeah, I mean, General didn't need to let Barbie produce a big army of cavalry archers by any means. Kind of was once he was already far ahead and did loads of damage, he didn't need to keep being over aggressive, but I'm expecting him to win anyway, just from Barbie being a while away from him and having worse eco. But eventually, if General keeps doing this, eventually Barbie will just make more and more cavalry archers, get to him, even in villager count, and have a big mass of heavy cavalry archers. So obviously General has to do damage, but now there's plenty more eagles on the way, so it's suddenly going to start being really efficient. Because you don't need equal numbers, right? These eagles are counter units. Although elite eagles just coming in, so that's been really delayed. Got the got all the arm upgrades though, at least. That's probably even more important because it's a quicker upgrading process. You can do it right away and makes you last longer against cavalry archers. But yeah, it's really efficient at this point. I think the key thing was the arm upgrade and sending in a bit more than 2. You know, sending in 6 with eagles is better than 2. And it's now like Barbie, I mean the score says it alright. He's got no chance now. All General had to do was send in more than 2 eagles, really. More than 2 at a time. Well, so it looks like I think that Barbarian considers the evaluation. I think a few of the top players do. Well, there we go. Amazing what they can do with an APM of 0, right? The AI's always given 0. Yeah, so Barbie still floated less resources than General, but he also had less resources to float, right? Yeah. So it's 1 to General. Look at that APM. Non-existent. Right, let's check the next one. I'll just update the score. And I'll grab my coffee. I need to make a coffee. I should have started before, otherwise I'm going to be horizontal, and I don't want to be horizontal. Right, so what I'll do is I'll open up the game and leave it on, you know, normal speed and on view lock for one of the players, I think. And while I make my coffee. So it's double mezzo. It's Barbarian is Mayans and General is Aztecs again. Everyone's lucky to get Aztecs twice, I think. But Barbie's got mezzo now as well, so. I tried to vary the colours. Not sure, there is a way to do view lock. I'll just leave it on. I like leave it zoomed out so you can kind of see it. Just while I make coffee. I'll be back. I don't really want to pause it and make it wait. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the wait, folks. So then, let's have a look. Well, both AIs have forward berries and map gold. But I guess stone's more relevant for Barbarian if he decides to go plumed archers, because they're a decent unit to say the least, right? But I think Barbies would only really go straight plumes on arena though, especially because AIs can't wall, right? But still later on could use it, but still kind of average stones really, and not particularly back or forward. It's the one back and one forward lumber camp, but two better wood for General, which I get, and I say with AIs it's more to do with which woods they select, which woods are available, because they don't always pick the best one anyway. So they've both got good meso civs. Let's see if Barbarian can win this one. I think that if Barbie does a drush or men-at-arms, then he's more likely to win, but if he does like his usual skirm archer play and plays this generically, then General might have more chance and might end up winning that. I think Barbie should play generic, though he does have his general strategy he does most of the time though, so, and he could still end up winning, but I think his best chances are if he does a men-at-arms rush where just probably adjust, because it seems that Barbie's been having some bugs with men-at-arms rush. But don't know if it's always though, just sometimes. Well, he is going on gold. 3 on gold. Is that going to be archers? I think with men-at-arms you do 2, right? Guess it could be eagles. Oh, sending one back. Yeah, he just made the mine camp, so it could be men-at-arms, which I think would be his best strategy against General. I think with Aztecs, I think General has the 1 strat per civ that he plays, so he should go for the same strategy as last game. He's very lucky to get Aztecs twice in a row off. They're a very strong civ. Late game mines may have better Eagle Warriors, but early game Aztecs have better ones because of the fast producing, right? El Dorado doesn't come into play until in, right? So it is archers. I think he'd need more on gold then. Oh, it's probably going to do his usual generic archer skirmish, isn't he? Damn! I wanted men-at-arms. Now it's going to be less. It's going to be more difficult for him to win. But maybe do better than he would do with scouts, because although he killed a few beams last game with scouts, it also delayed his castle time, and he didn't fight with all of them, right? It would have gone really well, I think, with scout rush last game if he'd just made 3 or 4 and then stopped making army and then went up right away. But that's not a Barbie strategy. And of course, despite already seeing it, Barbie doesn't remember what strategy General did, right? AIs don't have the memory, at least not in the same way as we do. They have RAM, but they don't have. Well, their scripts don't have RAM. It's like every game they play, It's like the first time they've ever played. So they're the world's strongest noobs. Of course, the scripts themselves have been refined by the authors. But when each AI script starts, obviously, they don't remember any of the previous games. Only their authors do. It's quite interesting, really. Sometimes we forget the obvious. Oh, Barbie's definitely going for early pressure. Although it could have been earlier. At least it's before General hits castle, but... is it really going to be enough, you know? Get him off gold, man. Even if it's just stops him getting the Eagle Warrior upgrade and forces him to stick with Eagle Scouts for a bit, that would be nice. There he is. Barbie wants to tower an enemy mining camp, but he's already been cleaned up by eagles. Score is missing. Oh. It didn't keep it. I did update it, it just didn't keep it. I think it might be because General changed his name, it thought it was a different set or something, I don't know. Maybe not. Don't know why it didn't keep it. Settings. Casting, I think. So I definitely did do it, it just didn't keep it. And the other way around, it was General Red here and Barbarian Blue there before. Yeah, Barbie's probably in trouble again. I really think Men at Arms or Drush would have been best. Probably Drush best of all because it hits the soonest. Well, at least Barbie's gonna get some real kills there. Or kill, or two. General's got an eco killed it KD of 8. Yeah, and I didn't miss any action up here. It's been the forward bills from Barb 8. I'd say this game is less close than last time. Probably because Barbie's scouts did do decent eco damage last time, but this time General was like untouched, pretty much. The houses are helping out here, trapping the sort of confusing the eagles. Barbie always seems to build these houses on the front. I wonder if it's an anti-AI strategy. Or just like the best sort of walls you can do. Yeah, yeah, the houses are helping out quite a bit. Confusing these eagles. And they could have been killing, but they're confused by the combination of being shot by archers and having so many houses to wander around. And I think it's also the TC as well. They really don't know where to go, what to do. I was worried that he'd lost the monastery, but he did delete it. Yeah, these houses are helping out. Way more than they should be. Oh, he's still killing General Hills. I didn't know. Oh yeah! Yeah, they never got stopped, didn't they? There's a lot going on. Eco code is still somehow high for General though. I didn't really notice him kill any apart from the 4 ones, so I guess Barbie kept sending more and more fills forward. So I haven't been particularly focused as I was drinking coffee at the same time, but I'm done now, so. Huh? This is looking scary. Barbie could win this one. This looks scary. These... Go for the gold, man. Go for the gold. And I don't mean first place, I mean the gold. Oh, damn. Stop PSA. I wonder why. I wonder why something made him want to stop PSA. Maybe to get his TC up or something. General's still on 1 TC. It is looking good for Barbie. They're equal vills despite General killing more. Well, pretty much. Yeah, they're pretty... Oh, but Barbie's got wheelbarrows, so Barbie's kind of ahead economically. Let's look at the... Less idle TC time for Barbie. More worker efficiency, more gathering eco. And despite being Aztecs, General spent more time walking with vills. Yeah. I'd say that Barbie's in the winning position despite the score. I wonder how much of that down to scouting. Yeah, look at General scouting the whole map. Let's go to Barbie. Yeah, so a lot of that's to scouting, right? So I think it's 100 points per 10% of the map, right? So all of that will be a couple hundred points. And the KD obviously as well. But yeah, I mean this does look like a scary army, but I do like how Barbie's got his TCs up first. And I think Barbie can hold here. If he garrisons the TC as well, but I guess not in range yet. It would really help if he mixed in some eagles with the expos. Deal with these scams. Or some scorpions. Yeah, scores can KD in military, but the problem is this is going to be idling now. He's lost his whole army. I think that could have gone better if he kept his army near his TC, you know. Oh, it's all going downhill for Barbie. And General has got 3 TCs now. Like Barbie. Still, Barbie is 11 vils ahead. And Nico upgrade ahead as well. The issue here is that this I mean, there was only one farm anyway, so it's only really idle one farm, right? So yeah, it's so General's ahead in military, and Barbie's ahead in everything else. These houses annoying for the Eagles. Go on, far on the camera. At least it's safe, I guess. General's catching up on Vils. I think it's because even though there was only one farm, Barbie probably wanted to make farms here and wasn't able to. I wonder if he relocated them over other places though. Oh, but you see, Barbie did handcart though, so there's that as well. Ah, he's going to go into Eagles now. At least I hope he is. He just did the Eagle upgrade. Yeah, going to go to Eagles. I think the score's a bit misleading. It's just the KD that being double. So obviously that's a lot of wasted resources for Barbie, but that's kind of a temporary thing, right? It's in the long run, it's your overall doom that matters. It might help General go up to Imp faster, that's the issue. Because Barbie has to produce a lot more military, because really he's produced a lot more than we're seeing, because he's had to keep replenishing his military more than General has, because he's wasted more of it, because General's had a better KD, right? So oh, General wants to go handcart before Imp as well. I think that it would have been better for General to delay handcart until he clicked up to Imp, because now his Imp time's going to take longer. And Barbie's boom's going to go ahead. Close game. So General's killed 15 Vils and Barbie's killed 10 Vils, but Barbie's still ahead in those. We should check the worker efficiency. It's higher for Barbie, despite this issue here. Spent less time building as well, which is generally a good thing. So that's why I often look at the gathering eco instead of the work, because you know, there is some exceptions. If you want to get your TCs or castles or towers up fast, then overall work efficiency is more important. But generally speaking, as a general rule, you want more gathering and less building. Or if you want to get your military builds up faster, there are a few exceptions, but generally it's better to have more. Also because if you have 2 gathering builds, they gather twice as fast as 1, right? But 2 builders don't build twice as fast as 1. 3 don't build 3 times. It's like progressively less effective. But Barbie's ahead in both gathering and work efficiency. And less time moving, which again against our sex is quite impressive. Barbie with 0.0% either, it's been rounded down. 42 seconds. How the hell do you do a 39-minute game? 43 idle weaker. 43 seconds of idle weaker. 114 bills and only an AI. I mean, 0.4%, pretty. 0.4% is 6 minutes in a 30-minute game. 0.043 second idle eco. That's crazy. It's so good it's been rounded down to 0.0. Yeah, Mayans, pretty beastly. Castles are better for them as well. I think that General probably doesn't need to invest in 2 castles. I think it might be better if he did 1 instead of 2. And what do I know? But I guess there is the issue if you lose 1, then you've got the backup 1, but still. Adela almost. Oh, because I think Aztecs get siege run, right? I mean, unless your opponent's going infantry, then it makes sense to do lots of castles for the Jaguars. But you might want to go Rams rather than Trebs. As long as you get your unique text, you know, and conscription. But what do I know? Just you could have had less on stone and then more food, gold, blood eco. Also with AIs, I guess if one of the castles is in bad placement, then making the build 2 might be a good way to offset that. Yeah, this looks good for Barbie. I mean, General's 10 mils ahead now, but he hit imp later. He's in trouble. Elite Eagles for Barbie. Nice. I mean, this helps, right? I mean, to be honest, it's only got 1%, but if you look at it that way, 22 minutes of idle eco is quite a bit different. I mean, in this, all added together, it's not much considering that, you know, like gathering at 23 hours, but still more than 46 seconds. Right? And the work efficiently gathering goes ahead. So yeah, the better. It didn't matter that he wasted with the KD in that because he's just boom was better. And he had more efficient economy. General didn't do enough damage. Barbie got his second TC up sooner. Barbie got handguard sooner. I know Barbie got heavy plow a lot sooner as well, so we've saved a lot of wood. Eldorado. Yeah, General can't afford this stuff. Really nice from Barbie. I was worried for him. Definitely after the first game. The KD's still in General's favour, but the eco KD is very much in Barbie's favour. $84 vills killed. It's over. Do 4x, 8x seems to lag a bit. Well, never mind. Oh, there we go. (72% to 65% work efficiency). Yeah, sometimes the winning player has more float resources just because they had more resources to float, not just cause it's not just macro. It's obviously harder to control your resource bank when you've got a strong economy. Also, I think that counts when you're saving up for big upgrades. Does it count as a floating, like if you save up for Eldorado or Imp and that, does it count that as floating resources? I don't know. Don't know how it works. Oh, I didn't notice that. Relics as well. Does it show the relic count? It says, oh, there we go, 4. Got 4 relics as well, Barbie, so 1,158 gold, that's nice. That made up from losing wasting some of the army earlier, right? Because kind of got refunded a lot of the gold units that he lost from the relics. Nice. General going up to 134 fills, which is probably too many with Aztecs, but maybe he has some code to delete some or send them in forward once he's popped. I don't know. Cool. I'm still waiting for my Red Bull. Right. Watch more. I'll put the score in and we'll see if it disappears this time. Hopefully not. 1-1. Change map. See, 1-1. Watch more. So we're going to go to at least 4 games. See, it's got rid of the scores. I just did them. It's got rid of them. So I'll put them back in. The job by memory is slightly better than the fish. Okay, so General 1, Barb 1. Chat. How is everyone? Yeah, the skirms were useless because, well, they weren't useless, but they were less. It was a bit of a waste, yeah. Because Eagles already counter crossbow. You don't need to throw in the counter unit and upgrades as well. But yeah, I think I think that despite that being throwing those units away, General's KD was still better. So I think that the issue is that I think Barbie won that game through eco. I think, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So we've got Magyars for General. For once they're not Aztec. And we've got Malian Barbie. So that one's a bit different. No Mezzo. The first game in the set where it's not one of them Mezzo, it's not both of them Mezzo, it's neither of them Mezzo. Well, I'm going to give Barbie the advantage, because I think that Barbie struggles a lot more with Fast Castle Eagles than he does with Fast Castle Knights, which is the strategy Magyars has. General has Magyars. Also, I think that Generals, from what I've seen, Generals are much stronger with Huns than with Magyars as well. And I think that's just because of the eco bonus of having no houses and the faster producing stables. Both really help out. For getting more knights out. I mean, obviously your knights have plus. You have forging and iron casting and blast furnace all that free, but still, I find that sometimes it's just better to have more numbers, right? And from what I've seen General do like the same strategy with Huns and add more knights out soon now. So I think that aliens are a good civ, Magyars are a good civ, but I think that if you get 2 non-Meso civs, I should expect that Barbie will win. But let's see, I'm gonna get some water. Sorry for lag, folks, my laptop cable came out. That causes that. There you go. It's still out, there you go. Sorry about the lag, should be okay. Again. I'm looking forward to my Red Bull. So then, maps. It's kind of flank, flank berries and flank goal, but yeah, more forward than back, I'd say. Back goal and forward berries, general. I'd say that the map's better for general, but I still expect Barbie to win this one. Huh? I wonder if Barbie goes for the milling deer because his mill's cheaper because he's Malian, so he thinks it's more worth it. I wonder if that's why. Ooh. I'm gonna say Josh, but he's, I think so, it's men at arms. Hope they don't bug out. Ah. This is the bug that Barbie's been getting with his men-at-arms, that they upgrade and then they just men-at-arms and then they just freeze. Switch. That's unfortunate to admit, but Barbie, what a waste. One of 2 bugs I've seen with him. The other one being the drastic throw the entire game Burmese bug. Sat down to TSO. It's not working, mate. You froze. You freezed. You're frozen. Whoops. Whoops again. I hate that part. And kept shows that you can so easily change the colours just by clicking on it. I don't want it to be that easy. It's misclicks. Finally kicked into gear, but sort of. Yeah, it looks like I've sort of been unbugged. Still, good stuff about it, because I'd say even just killing one Vil in the long run, it's worth it. It will eventually pay off. Parker's going to be in trouble when nights come. He's got to get some spears out. Well, he has 6. I guess he saw the enemy stable and he was like... He's seen the enemy stable and then he was like, I'm getting out lots of spears. No fletching. It would definitely help pick these Vils off if Barbie had fletching. Or maybe skipping it to go up faster. Oh no, he does have it. Then why does it not, why does it say... Oh no, he doesn't have it. It's it lights up when it has it. Alright, yeah. I was going to say, why does it not say it was on? Yeah, maybe it's skipping fetching to go up faster, I don't know. No, he is getting it, just late. Feels kind of late against the fast castle, but still, he has killed 3 Vils, but yeah. The fact they automatically have +2 attack is going to really help. Deadly. Oh no, that's over ambitious, Barbie. Don't. Not again. Well, I guess you won the last game, so. He's got plenty of spears at least. Or 6. It's not really enough. Barbie might be in trouble actually. Bloodline's coming in as well. You know, he almost fully upgraded, just need husbandry and +2 armor. Very scary. Still, it's all about how efficient General fights, because if he fights like this, then it's a waste of knights. Yeah, he should have got all his knights together, obviously, and picked one spear off. Woodall. That was good. Very good fight for Barbie. I mean, he had almost as many knights as Barbie had spears, so if you fought them all at once efficiently, then they'd win, right? But it wouldn't be cost effective, but then you could start killing Vils, so... That's not cost effective. Or going to win the fight. Yeah, one knight against multiple spearmen, not a good idea. Barbie's got this game. Gemmel's not done enough damage. I just think Barbie's got stronger macro overall. Yeah. And he's doing double stable. And he's gonna have a better eco than General. He's got wheelbarrow as well, he's not just heading Vills, he's got wheelbarrow as well. Obviously we'll check the Vill count when he's actually up there. But still. Not again. Oh. No. Yeah. So yeah, it's not just the eco KD. Also it's also the ILTC. It's lost several Vills, and Barbie's lost one Vill from ILTC, but General's lost several. Four Vills to build the TC Spirit and Laura Pyrrhus. Monstrosity up far. Pikeman in. General's in trouble. General's in trouble in general. Sorry for not watching the fight fully, I was reading chat. I need to figure out how to do like a chat overlay thingy. Barbie shouldn't be running here. He's got Knights and Pikemen. Now the Pikemen are just getting killed. Still, for an AI, it's still generally pretty good retreat moves and that, but yeah, it would have been better to take that fight when you had a few more Pikemen left. This is going better for General than it should be. Because Barbie retreated and lost a bunch of pikemen when he could have been winning that fight. Or at least taking a very good fight. But still, Barbie's ahead in Vills. And he's got wheelbarrow and General hasn't. I think it's a matter of time before Barbie wins this for eco again. Obviously being able to make camels is nice. General's got that issue of making elite scam for no real good reason. Again. I mean the wood cost for elite skin upgrade could be going into what's it cost? I don't remember, does it cost wood and gold or food and gold? Whatever. But yeah. Second 2 sieges coming in. I think it costs wood and gold. Yeah. Could have made the TC soon if we didn't get all this bomb ring quite expensive, obviously. That could be in a TC as well. And thumb ring on what? On skirms, right? Thumb ring for the skirms. Could have been getting a third TC with that. And he has got enough eco for 3 TC doom. Maybe not with constant mid production as well, but you know, it's good to prioritize for production anyway. Look at this fill count, it's just soaring ahead for Barbarian. And he's taking the relics as well. Gonna win another game for eco, I think. I think we lost ability, but overall I'd say that was a good fight for General. It doesn't really matter the build. I mean, General does have a nice build count, but doesn't have as many builds. I guess when you've got an eco this large, it can afford to be a bit more wasteful, but still, not really sure why Barbie's throwing quite something. Oh, he's got Pikeman on the way as well, and he does technically have more knights. He just needs to. Oh, the monks are scary. Yeah, Barbie's got this. These monks. Hope they prioritize the knights. Just don't convert the spearmen with bills like for the knight. It's like Barbie's always got more where they can restore the head in knights, even though it doesn't look like it. There's a lot of moss green. Then he's got 2 camels as well. Yeah, it's the beginning of the end here. Well, not even the beginning of the end, the middle of the end or something. Or near the end. Barbie doesn't even need to go imp in this one. Looking at any calculator. Oops. It's just the vastly superior eco. Already up to 130 fills. In a sec, there we go. There's 68. $25 bills killed. Let's speed this up, it's forever. I thought we should do battle again another day. GG, how about battle again today? I'll be right back, folks. I'll just give Barbie the score. Be right back. I'm back, folks. So, if Barbie wins this next game, then it will be the final game. I mean, the final game will be the next one, if Barbie wins it, right? But we'll go to game 5 if General wins it. So... straight first castle with knights didn't work. Right, game 4. I'm gonna have to do the score again. Don't know why it doesn't keep it. Oops. Game 4. Can Barbie maintain his winning streak? Or will General win again? General's got Aztecs again. It's double Mezzo. Well, not technically Mezzo, but I call Incas Mezzo anyway because screw it. Can you guys hear me? It's rather quiet today. It's weird, I got more viewers when I wasn't using Capspiration. General has blackberries, but forward gold. Ooh, forward gold for General. And back gold for Barbie. I'd say that makes it much more likely Barbie to win because the General's gold's very long war. Many guys do like to go for their main gold. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I prefer CA as well. I don't know why. Oh well. After this series, I'll play some games with the eyes, I think. Because I think we're still waiting on Esty to update afterwards before we do more series. Update brackets, I mean. A lot of games are waiting on the result of this. What's immortal? All right, I see. Peaceful. Instant double range. Both basically got 0 ILT speed, that's nice. I think General's in trouble. Going, Barbie's not going Archer Scam, he's going full Archer. Oh, he is going Archer Scam, but he's got some Archers right away. This could be the final game, folks. But General has got a great strategy with the Eagle Rush. So, it's that. Yeah, this is the Art of Troll. So then, it seems quite close. Not does it? General doesn't have the Eagle upgrade in there, but still, Eagle Scouts get extra attack in Castle Age, and they're good against Sergeant Scouts. But Barbie with his hit and run micro, and there's no +2 armor on these either. I think Barbie's gonna make this the final game. Oh, by the way, despite a couple of bugs, Barbie's still much stronger than the Extremely AI. I think I tested about 10 games on Arabia, but I personally think Barbie's even stronger on Arena than he's on Arabia as well. Maybe not that great on water maps, maybe. But yeah, on land maps, I'd say Barbie's kind of consistently beats the AI. Not every time, but almost every time. I'd say Barbie's top 4. Let's put it that way. Maybe top 3. That's on this Arabia tournament. I think on all maps he's overall still the best AI, but yeah, on 1v1 Arabia he's not necessarily the best, he's like one of the best, so we'll see who's best on 1v1 Arabia, I guess, with the results of this tournament. Oh, Barbie is under attack here. And General is ahead in Vils. General does have 2 TCs up. It's closer than I thought. Still no Eagle Warrior. General still can't afford Eagle Warrior. And he needs to get it before he loses the Eagles, man. That's the big ball across the board. Slingers as well from Barbie. They're going to do really well against the Eagles because they've got bonus damage as well. Oh, General's in trouble. And that village air advantage is not going to be for long, I think. And the military advantage for Barbie is huge. 30-6. Still no Eagle Warrior for General. At least he's garrisoning them rather than losing them. But still. Eagle Scouts are so weak against crossbows with Bodkin, you know. You need Eagle Eye, man. No +2 arm either. Let them out way too soon. Just gonna die. It's looking pretty over. But General's still got villager advantage, but what can you really do with it? And it's not going to be for long. Actually, the villager count's basically equal because the advantage is 3 villagers, but General has no wheelbarrow, so it's kind of really close eco, but much more military for Barbie. Here comes a ram. Hopefully to deal with the tower. So that's a bit of a nuisance. If Art of Troll's going to stay here, I'll play one non-tournament game after this of Barbie against the DEI just to show you. We could do a Hunter mirror match in Arabia just to show you the differences if you're going to stick around. If you'd like that. Cool. I'm not sure if the one from the AI packs. Well, there's one in the AI pack. I'm not sure if that one has been updated for DE. Because basically in DE, all that needs to be done is to make the AIs think that extreme is hard, right? And I don't know if that's been done there, but it has been done for the AI pack, which is identical. Also, there's if you make an account and you go to the tournament forum, then you look at the last post. There's an AI pack with all the AIs from the tournament, including the Barbie that works for DE with a couple of bug fixes. That's what you should do. It's not visible until you have an account. You go into the tournament section and you check the AI pack in the last page for King Arabia 2, and then you get like 16 AIs, including Barbarian, all the ones for the tournament. And it'll be the version that works with the store. The score's close, but Barbie's pulling ahead in vills, and he's even got handcart. It's again, it seems all the games Barbie's won, I feel like he's won through eco. I mean, he had the military advantage as well here, but he always starts when it's kind of over when he pulls ahead in eco because General can never catch up. Barbie's macro. Well, Barbie's making counter units as well. Oh, General did finally get Eagle Warrior, but so did Barbie. Barbie's up to Imp. Misses over. I'm tempted to speed through. I won't just yet. General's not got the gold to click. It's behind him Vills, behind him military, 2 military, 29. Okay, I'll speed it up. It's over. General's still not got the goal. Done speed down a bit because it's lagging. I never get lag on the game, just on capture age sometimes. Shouldn't be long before General resigns. You're doing long swords. Oh. Bye bye. Well, General did take the first game. It was quite an impressive win as well. But then Barbie took the rest. Sorry about the lag, folks. I tried to go too fast on capture age, it seems to do it. I'm going to do a live game, so it will be without CA, but I'm going to do a live game of Barbie against, or even a set of games, and it's not going to be part of the tournament, but it'll be an official. I'm going to do Barbie against the official Extreme AI, just to show you the differences. We'll even do mirror sieves, so you can see how they choose different strats. It might be a bit boring to do misses, but that way you can see how they play the same sieve differently, for example. Rather than thinking, oh, they just did it different because they had a different sieve. You know, give them the same sieves and see what Barbie does, see what Promi does. You know, the is Promi. Yeah, so General created 101 eels, but it wasn't enough. 99 slingers. Well, it is a counter. So Barbie took it 3-1.